GambitJeemo on 70% in the polls. People have him winning, and LexAeterna on 30%. So we're gonna see the
Before
mulligans
he
here.
draws 3 warning shots.
Yeah, and before he draws all the
I'm
warning
joking.
shots, so he gets
That's a joke. That's a joke.
so he gets one warning shot here, and what? The difference here is that he has a better curve than he did last game. He gets a Dreadwave deckhand here immediately on turn 2. Gambit here can just pass. He can wait for his opponent to attack before going into the Catalyst of Aeon, so he can get value out of the 3 HP heal.
And that's gonna be a heal. But next turn it's gonna get more mana. So I think Lex has the choice of it's just a hard pass. You're gonna have to be patient with these things. So it's gonna be 5 mana ramp for GambitJeemo. Oh, he's gonna trundle immediately. I see.
Yeah, that's a nice play here. Just get a thick unit on the board. Make it hard for your opponent to deal with, and you can go for Trundle here onto the powdered keg, but he chooses to pop it right away with a warning shot, and he might just go for a Yordle Grifter after this. Or what is that? Is that a Twisted Fate that he is over?
No, that's a Jagged.
Yeah,
That's Twisted Fate. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a bit of a misplay. I don't think he should have.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was fine there, just going for...
I think it was a bit wasted. Because if he Twisted Fate first, then he could have Death's Hand? Question mark?
No, that wouldn't have happened. If he went for Twisted Fate for 3 damage onto the Trundle, Death's Hand is only 2 damage on the creature, so it wouldn't have... So the better play there was if you wanted to use Gold Card on Twisted Fate, you really should have just used it on the warning shot. So Lex here has a couple of choices. He has Gangplank already on the board, already in hand, I would say. And he goes for this play.
Avalanche.
Yeah, and now Gambit here might just go for an Avalanche in this spot.
Yeah.
And
the only out
in response to that, he can go for Death's Hand, but that can... I mean, it would make it awkward for Gambit here. If he goes for the Vile Feast on the keg, he's gonna lose the Spider as well to the Avalanche. But I think Lex here is going to go for that exact play.
Death's Hand. It'll be one. It's a one undo.
And I think he's fine here, just taking the Death's Hand on the Trundle. It's not gonna die. You can just eat 5 damage this round, because if you do Vile Feast, you lose... Well, there might be a consideration for Vile Feast actually, so you just don't get hit by 1 extra damage from the Death's Hand.
He chose not to. I think he's gonna do it after. Nah.
Yeah. Yep. And he's happy here, just taking... I think just eating 5 from Gangplank.
Yeah. Their bones are splinter. He's actually gonna attack with Gangplank. Okay, he's gonna risk it. I would actually save him, to be honest. Then again,
yeah, just don't block with Trundle here, I think, because you can clean up Gangplank later on with the Grasp of the Undying. You can eat 5 damage here.
Just don't, because you want the Stone Wall to regenerate your Trundle. Grasp of Undying seems optimal here. Oh, yeah, he's gonna go. I think he's gonna take 4.
Yeah, LexAeterna here is still pretty healthy. He can just take 4 here. He goes for the Yordle Grifter, which nets him a Weirding Stones. Not an amazing draw there from the Nav mechanic. And now with 2 mana left on the side of LexAeterna, he can go for the Grasp of the Undying here, cleaning up the Gangplank, gaining him 3 life in the process. And that's a good turn for Gambit. And on the next turn, he's up to 8 mana. He can go for the Ice Pillar play, and it's gonna make it much more harder for LexAeterna to win, because even if he draws the Riptide Rex, you have an 8 toughness Ice Pillar to deal with, and it might
Yeah.
not be the one of the best plays. We saw that, I think, yesterday with a Riptide Rex as well, trying to eat some of the trolls and the Ice Pillar, and it wasn't going super well because the
Yeah,
targets
it
were
was
very,
going.
very awkward.
But yeah, looking at this line, okay, what's he gonna draw with this? Could draw a Death Hand, could be a Ravenous Flock, or that the Noxian Fervor. Oh, sorry, there's no Noxian. Sorry, oh no, Ravenous. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's an Oxian Fervor. It's an Oxian Fervor.
So Trundle is going to be upgraded.
Let's do this.
Uh, would you kill that with the Grasp, the Spray Fin?
Nah, I would save it for a possible Noxian Fervor play. You lose so much. No, 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 no! You lose so much. You lose so much HP. You lose so much HP if you go for the Grasp of the Undying here. I think it's just a huge misplay if he goes for it. He should go for the Avalanche, honestly. And then what Lex is going to do is he's going to try and get some value out of it with Noxian Fervor, and that's the only time you go for the Undying. And that's nice that Gambit actually realized that that was going to be a huge misplay, knowing that LexAeterna drew something off of the Zap Spray Fin. It could be a Noxian Fervor, and that was a nice read from him going into this Avalanche play.
Okay, so Noxian Fervor, even with Avalanche. Ooh, wow.
Yeah,
Grasp
this is the
gonna-
right way. This is the right way to go, and this way you actually gain kind of 6 HP, right? Because you deny
Yeah,
the Noxian Fervor from going into the Nexus, plus you gain the 3 from Grasp of the Undying. So that was just the correct thing to do. And we get another Vile Feast going into the Jagged Butcher, which is gonna be another creature taken off the board of LexAeterna. We go into turn 8 with 9 mana here for Gambit, a vulnerable on the Yordle Grifter, and chooses to go to drag the Yordle Grifter with the Spider, taking it off the board. The hold mechanic here for Trundle, putting it up to 6 power. Another Zap Spray Fin from LexAeterna. But the concern here now is that Gambit is still super healthy. It's already turn 9 and he still has 15 HP.
Yeah.
It's not looking very good for LexAeterna. He might get a nice nab out of the Yordle Grifter. A Vengeance perhaps would be very welcome in this spot.
That's true. But I don't see it happening, to be honest. Okay. Oh, what? Come on, as you call it. You did get
Yeah,
a
that's that's what you gotta get from the nab. That's exactly what he wanted. He has a Vengeance now to take care of the
As you
Trundle,
call it.
and that might just turn things around.
That's true. That's so true. Man, as you call it as well. That's gonna be so annoying. Okay. It's gonna attract that. Whoa. Man, if I was... Okay, then the HP, that's fine. So, Vengeance? But then again, there's Atrocity, so... With this... Yeah, but I really think this is the primal turn to do it. Atrocity onto Trundle.
Yeah, he goes Vengeance on the Trundle. I don't think Gambit is incentivized to use Atrocity just yet. Oh, so he goes for a Vile Feast here on the Zap Spray Fin, which is pretty curious to me.
Yeah. Why would he do that? Maybe get more HP? Okay, I think he's gonna set up for a whale. But then again, you are wasting some other stuff. Vile Feast could have used it on some things.
Never lost a fair game.
Yeah, Twisted Fate here going for the red card. Uh, I would think that it would have been better to go for the blue card. You need more options in your hand at
Yeah,
this
you need
point.
more
You
options.
have you have decimate and you have warning shots. You basically have all the burn from your deck, but it's not getting
Wow.
there just yet.
Why?
So he goes for a Vile Feast on the which is pretty crazy. I think he goes for the Avalanche here, clean up the TF, set up the Vile Feast on the Yordle Grifter, and he can take it from there.
That's that's curious. You could have wild feasted the Yordle instead. But yeah, it is what it is. He realized that he had Avalanche, but he chose the Spray Fin instead, which had 2 mana when nothing could have buffed that up, to be honest. Okay. So it's gonna be GambitJeemo's next turn. Soul Gorger would be fine. But I think he's gonna open attack first.
Yeah, here comes the Vengeance, and Gambit is not gonna be feeling good about this. The Vengeance is from his own deck, and he's probably pretty pissed off right now with the Vengeance on the Trundle. Oh man, he could have closed it out here. He could go for the atrocity play after the Trundle attack, but this Vengeance, man, coming off of the Yordle Grifter, nerf nab Riot. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah, but right now I think Atrocity is the right play. You don't want to waste Rundle. Uh, there are other ways, but then again, there's no other way for this. Yeah, okay. He doesn't go for the he doesn't go for the Atrocity play, but he can put down a Soul Gorger just for the defense, and he's gonna get more HP from this.
Yeah, well, there's 15 HP left on Gambit's Nexus. He has a lot of direct damage in hand. Weirding Stones now on the side of GambitJeemo. This is not really what he wants to see off the top deck because he's done with the Rampart. Now he goes for the petty. LexAeterna goes for the petty officer on the powder keg. He has a lot of ways to make this powder keg work, and Gambit here going for a Vile Feast, but I think Lex is happy to just take this Vile Feast and then go for a make it rain to take care of the spider.
Yeah, I think so. You don't really need to react to this. You can pass on it. There we go. But you could have Withering Wail to lure out the uh, second Make It Rain. But he doesn't know that just yet. So, is this going to be a Decimate? And this is going to be a
Yeah,
Decimate 4 damage.
I think it's a prime time to do Decimate here on this turn, and Gambit here could be happy just going for the Withering Wail, which he decides against.
Ooh.
So now it's going to be a bit awkward here because now LexAeterna has the Noxian Fervor to counter the healing of the Withering Wail.
Yeah. Yeah, but if he knocks in Fervors in response, it could get Grasp of Undying. There's a Trundle, something that
Yeah,
actually needs. We actually
that's
do
a
a
nice
Decimate
top
again.
deck. No.
Oh, no,
Okay,
Fervor.
he goes. It's fine. It's fine. He goes for the Withering Wail here, and LexAeterna is, I think, forced into a situation where he has to use Noxian Fervor so he can close the game out. But he doesn't know that Gambit still has one more Grasp of the Undying, and whatever he chooses to use Noxian Fervor on,
What? He actually
okay, he just
went
lets
for
it through.
He just took it.
He just lets it through. He wants the Trundle. He wants the Trundle. He wants the Trundle bad. He goes for the Trundle play here. He just wants to close the game, realizing that his opponent doesn't have enough mana to start burning him out. He's still at 5 HP with 2 cards in LexAeterna's hand. We know already that it's Warning Shot. Gambit doesn't know that, but that's fine. He knows that LexAeterna here can close out the game at 5 mana with 3 cards. So he just goes for the Trundle play here, and he's going for the win here with the Weirding Stones blocking the Trundle, but there goes 3 HP more onto Gambit's Nexus with the heal from the Soul Gorger, and it's gonna be GG. He He has it. He has the Ice Pillar. He can go for a soft pass here with the Ice Pillar, and he has the atrocity to close out the game. He smells it. Gambit, I think, smells it. He knows he can just go for this atrocity play without getting punished.
Yeah, there's no other way. There's no other out for this. I'm gonna use it on frontal. Yeah, that's it. That's game.
That's game. It's looking game. If he presses
GambitJeemo.
OK, he just has to press OK, and he wins the whole series here. He goes for an atrocity play with a Shen emote. Behind that, LexAeterna Shen emotes back. A great respect from both players. But Gambit here edged it out against LexAeterna with a 2-0 sweep. And wow, we're gonna see GambitJeemo going up against Zero Aces in the grand finals.
Kamusta?
Eto, super saya.
Super saya. Eh, syempre, nakasecure na ng slot sa finals eh.
Bukod sa saya, anong nararamdaman mo ngayon?
Ano pa ba ang kailangan ko maramdaman? May mislital ba ako kanina?
Yung laban nyo with Lex, kamusta yung pakiramdam mo nung second match?
Nung second match, confident ako sa matchup kasi control versus kaso ang hindi ko lang in-expect yung mga ninanakaw na cards. Tulad nung ninakaw na Vengeance, yung ganun. So medyo nagulat ako doon. I expected nga actually gagamitin niya yung easy karma para Pero yun, so yeah.
Anong feeling mo ngayon na makakalaban mo sa finals? Teammate mo rin.
Yun nga, isa sa rason kung bakit super saya ako ngayon. Kasi, yun, I guess pwede kami mag-emote spam kasi tropa ko naman yun. So, mag-BBM-an kami. Pwede kami mag-trash talk.
Diyos ko Lord, kinabahan naman ako doon. Okay. Pero yun nga, again, very much kudos sa'yo for a well-deserved position. And now you're qualified to the finals. Ang kalaban mo dito is your teammate Zero Aces.
Zero Aces.
No? Mukhang masaya-saya ang GC natin ngayon, sir,
Po. Mamaya ko pa babasahin actually.
Naka naman! The-suspense!
Kailangan nakafocus daw kasi.
Pero sa inyo, eto, although magkaibigan kayo, magkakilala kayo, you have been participating in a couple of tournaments with Zero Aces. Ngayong makakalaban mo siya for the Targon Showdown PH on the grand finals. Any message para kay Zero Aces?
Get good.
Get good. Buddy.
Napaka-reserved dito magsalita. Wala man lang kahit anong provocation no?
Okay naman. Playing safe.
Yeah, playing safe.
Playing safe.
And ayun nga, any advice sa mga planong maging professional in terms of having a tournament perspective dun sa audience natin? Ano bang anong mabibigay mo na advice sa kanila?
Ang masasabi ko lang sa kanila, tandaan nila na iba yung meta sa ladder at iba yung meta sa tournament. So hindi lahat ng decks na effective sa pag-climb to Masters is magiging effective na sa tournaments. May sarili ding meta ang tournaments. So experience and just lang talaga. May mga nagpo-post naman din sa sa ibang mga websites ng mga analysis nila. Yun. So yun ang advice ko. Magsimula na sila kung gusto nila maging competitive, tapos read a lot kasi natututo ako ng mga match-up sa kakabasa sa Reddit, tapos kung ano-ano pang forums ng Legends of Runeterra.
Okay. Ayan.
Oh, yan. At least may mga napupulot tayong
well
mga
said.
info,
Again,
diba?
ayan, I have to agree on this one. The metagame for the tournament is clearly different from the rank metagame, and usually nagiging misconception na yun nga, most of the time we are using decks to rank up during tournaments, and yun yung nagiging parang nagiging drawbacks in reaching the pinnacle of rankings sa tournament proper. So maraming salamat, GambitJeemo. Alam ko mag-prepare ka na for the finals. Good luck and may the best player win.
Yo.
Thank you.